Hello, my loves. Today I'm going to be doing a visual representation of how managing our own energy and healing can look like. Now, take this full cup. This represents us. This container is you, your body, your soul, your energy field. And, not everybody always starts off this pristine or anything once we're in this human form, but this is just a nice representation. And over time, life occurrences, stress, anxiety, anything that puts us in a state of fear, especially for prolonged, overwhelm and all that, start to weigh down on us. It kind of muddies up everything. And after a while, it just starts to sink to the bottom. Eventually this will, this is fresh. And it starts affecting everything, all about us. And mix that up. There are times when we are triggered, things that remind us of those stressors, and it starts to permeate out, whether it be an outburst, saying things that we don't mean to, nightmares, a whole bunch of just stuff. And there are times when there's even singular events, whether they be traumatic, car accidents, you name it, everyone's different. They also get introduced. And I chose a wide variety of different objects because everything is just a little bit different. Everything affects us differently, and then it just gets in here and muddies everything up. And this becomes our energy. It permeates into our thoughts, our actions, our dreams, how we present ourselves, every aspect of our lives, just as this container is completely full. Now, I teach a whole lot of grounding techniques to help us reduce and manage our energy so we can release and let flow the emotions, the energies, the memories, the attachments that we don't need, that do not serve our highest good, like all of this muck. And every time we do that, some of it goes bye-bye, as well as some of the water, because that's our energy. And every time we do that, we release it, so it doesn't boil over and affect everything in a negative way. Now, we also, because many of us, so many of us already have big hearts, we find somebody who's even more depleted than us. And then we pour into them the goodness. And I'm only pouring in the clear water because we nourish them with love, compassion, hope, support. And that's fantastic. It helps raise them up, which is amazing, and it helps them start to heal. However, it also depletes us. So every time that we ground and release, we do get rid of the yuck. We do stop it from boiling over and turning into things that we don't want, that we'll regret later. But we also need to draw in all that good, all that we want, like joy, happiness, fulfillment, security, hope, love, compassion. And when we do that, whether we are choosing to just draw in and be nourished by Mother Earth, by Source, by the universe, by nature, we start filling up our own energy. And as you can see, it starts to overflow with all that goodness. And a lot of this stuff comes up to the surface, and we start releasing even more. Our spiritual guides will actually help us do this as well, because they will reflect what needs to be healed, which can get very scary at times. We can feel really anxious when confronted with that. That's so we can actually release it even more, and thereby making sure that we don't blow our tops, say things that we don't mean. And then we also work with healers, doctors, physicians, counselors, therapists, energy healers, mediums, medicine, men and women, seers, witches. Pick your healer. All healing is absolutely wonderful. And when you consciously choose to show up for yourself and heal, you can get to the root of the problems. Release them. And you find that many of those incidences, those triggers, no longer affect you. no longer cause the outbursts. You start reacting differently. And then you keep nourishing yourself by letting your inner child out to play, by getting creative, getting in nature, playing with animals, feeling safe and secure, and being around those who help you feel that way, and just doing all the things that you love. And then you are even more nourished until you are completely cleansed and healed. And then you find that you are no longer pouring from an empty cup when you are healing somebody else. Because as you heal yourself, and you are still being nourished by all the things that make you whole, that make you in alignment with your heart and soul, that make you happy and joyful. Go do more of that, because it is healing, and you will find yourself realizing that you no longer react the way that you once did. All those little triggers and those thoughts will no longer bother you anymore. And that is when you know that you have truly healed. Always remember, you are accepted, you are valid, and you are loved.